Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the More Freedom series. Today we are here in Martinsville, Virginia, at Martinsville Speedway for the Kum Go 75. This is race number 2 in the season, and let's just jump right into the points after last week's race at Daytona. And currently, number 1 in points is going to be the 55 of Ida. Second place will be the number 47 of Dom Kizzle. Third place will be the number 71 of Kung Fu Beer. Fourth place will be the 51 of AJM 2588. Fifth place will be the 6 of Ice Cream Some Days. Sixth will be the 33 of ZWTF. Seventh will be the 19 of XJ Snake. Eighth will be the 00 of Mudbone. Ninth will be the number 80 of Hog Eric. And rounding out the top 10 will be the number 7 of Seabass. So that's your top 10 in points. Let's jump right into qualifying because we have 42 drivers, and it takes a moment to get through all these drivers today. So starting on the pole is going to be the number 660 of Garrett Miller. And on his outside will be the 66 of Syndicate J. Starting third will be the 999 of Deviant. And on his outside will be the 187 of Johnny T. Homicidal. Starting fifth will be the 69 of Arco Creates, and on his outside will be the 420 of Queen of Hearts. Starting seventh will be the 07 of Douche Baggins, and on his outside will be the 13 of King of the Aces. Starting ninth will be the number 11 of TC Roberts, and on his outside will be the 72 of Duchess. Starting 11th will be the 799 of Mike Check, and on his outside will be the number 80 of Hog Eric. Starting 13th will be the 19 of XJ Snake, and on his outside will be the 57 of Nail Clipper Flipper. Starting 15th will be the number 20 of Adam B5000, and on his outside the number 1 of Jamal Jackson. Starting 17th will be the number 47 of Dom Kizzle, and on his outside will be the number 18, or the number 49 of Jetman. Starting 19th will be the 71 of Kung Fu Beer, and on his outside will be the 29 of Wishbone Attack. Starting 21st, the 55 of Ida, and on her outside will be the number 33 of ZWTF. Starting 23rd will be the number 22 of Sailor Spoopy Moon, and on her outside will be the number 3 of Geek Girl Games. Starting 25th will be the 95 of Zed Brunna, and on his outside will be the number 40 of Veteran Chaos. Starting 27th will be the 96 of Nico 2588, and on his outside will be the number 23 of Fuller Than You. Starting 29th will be the 911 of Danny Cybex, and on his outside will be the number 32 of Heck of a Doober. Starting 31st will be the 300 of Resemble, and on his outside will be the number 51 of AJM 2588. Starting 33rd will be the number 6 of Ice Cream Some Days, and on her outside will be the 42 of Mom Games Hard. Starting 35th will be the 00 of Mudbone, and on his outside the 619 of Balls Deep. Starting 37th will be the 25 of JTM 2588, and on his outside will be the number 30 of Corvette Stingray. Starting 39th will be the number 10 of It's Some Alien, and on his outside will be the number 7 of Seabass. And in the last row, starting 41st, will be the number 88 of Nico 2588, and on his outside will be the number 34 of Super Snake. So that's your starting lineup today for the Kum Go 75 here at Martinsville. One thing to note is you may have noticed that the 25 of JTM 2588 was a very plain car. From my sources, they are saying that JTM actually lost his sponsor after last week in that crash at Daytona. So we're going to see what happens with that MBR car as the season goes on. But right now, he is without sponsor here for the Kum Go 75. Let's go through your top 10 real quick right here. Starting on the pole will be the 660 of Garrett Miller. Second will be the 66 of Syndicate J. Third will be the 999 of Deviant. Fourth will be the 187 of Johnny T. Homicidal. Fifth will be the 69 of Arco Creates. Sixth will be the 420 of Queen of Hearts. Seventh will be the 07 of Douche Baggins. 8th will be the 13 of King of the Aces. 9th will be the number 11 of T.C. Roberts. And rounding out your top 10 is going to be the 72 of Duchess Baggins. So that's your starting lineup. You can see 2 rookies right there in the second row. And actually a rookie leading them down to take the green flag is going to be the 660 of Garrett Miller in that butt pace car. Down into turn 1 and 2 they go. Garrett out to a little, not too much of a lead right now over that number the 999 of Deviant, and right behind him is going to be the 69 of Arco Creates. Arco with a great jump right here, starting in 5th position, already working his way up to 3rd place, but not to be outdone yet is going to be that 66 of Syndicate J on his inside. Down the backstretch they go. Into 3 and 4, Syndicate J on his inside, Arco on the outside. Arco making a race of it right now. Let's see down. We'll get that timing and scoring going for y'all so you can see where your favorite driver is. As always, top 10 will be on your left-hand side. And the race right now is for 3rd place between Syndicate J and Arco Creates. Looks like Syndicate already has that position with the 187 of Johnny T. Homicidal, his teammate right there behind him for Duber Racing. Arco keeping up with him here on the outside of the track. Not traditionally a great place to run here at Martinsville, but Arco is making it work right now on the outside. He's trying to keep up with Syndicate J. And we got the 07 of Douchebaggins looking to make a little bit of a play here on the 187 of Johnny T. Homicidal right behind them. Your leader's still going to be that number 660 of Garrett Miller, up to about a half of a second right now on Deviant. We'll see how it goes as we go through the race. Let's jump to the end of the field run. There you see that. Right there is that number 20. Oh, we've got an accident right here with that 7 car of Seabass getting into it right there. Here on lap number 6, does a 360 right there in the middle of the track and keeps on going. But let's get a quick replay of that. You're going to see the number 7 of Seabass is going to make it 3 wide right here. Well, actually, he's going to be in the middle kind of 3 wide with the number 30 of Corvette Stingray and that ketchup taco car of Heck of a Duber. So let's see this, and you can see Corvette Stingray is going to get into him here as we go through the turn. Off the turn, you can see Corvette Stingray gets into his right rear and spins him around. Luckily for that number 7 is there's no damage, and he should be able to continue, but going to be currently last after that. So let's... Close one for him right there. So here on lap 8, your leader is going to be that, still be that number 660 of Garrett Miller. And we got 2 rookies right here at the front of the field. Also, remember, with the reconfiguration of the cars this year, we should see probably see some pit stops maybe. I don't know if we'll see them this early in the race or not, but we'll find out. We may actually have one. It looks like the 619 of Balls Deep is in the pits. Possibly. Looking for him on the track. Right there he is. So it looks like the 619 of Balls Deep pitted here. I don't think we have any other takers. I'm not sure if he got a little bit of damage during that caution or not, but that's going to actually put him at least 1 lap down to the field right now. But no other takers currently for pit stops. Quick run through the top 10 was going to be your leader, still going to be that number 660, Garrett Miller. Second will be the 999 of Deviant. Third will be Syndicate J in that 66. Fourth will be the 69 of Arco. Fifth will be the 187 of Johnny. Sixth will be the 07 of Douchebaggin. Seventh will be the 420 of Queen of Hearts. Eighth will be the number 11 of T.C. Roberts. Ninth will be the number 13 of King of the Aces. And rounding out the top 10 is going to be that 72 of Duchess. We've got the 1 to go here. We're going to see if they bring that 619 up to the front here to underneath this 660. But Garrett Miller, your leader, is going to be leading them down to the green flag here at Martinsville. Coming out of turns 3 and 4. Down to take the green flag is going to be that number 660 of Garrett Miller. Here comes that 619. He finally was able to catch up to the front of the field. That's a long way to go between all 42 of those cars. He's down on the inside of Syndicate J, but Garrett Miller out to a great lead right here on lap 12, starting lap 13, 62 laps to go. Syndicate J on the outside right there. Looks like Arco is going to get down to his inside and make that pass for him. Make that pass on him for the third position. And the 07 of Douche Baggins now down underneath that 187 of Johnny T. Homicidal for that position. That's going to put DB up to probably the 5th position here. And following right behind him, I thought that was going to be that. Nope. Johnny's now down to the inside of DB. He doesn't want to give that position up right away. And we've got 3 Aces to Z Motorsports cars right back here in a row. So the 07 of Douche Baggins is going to lose that position again to that 187 of Johnny T. Homicidal. I'm pretty sure Johnny's got it on the bottom, and he is going to get the run off the turn here and take that position back from the 07 of Douche Baggins. Again, Garrett Miller, you're still your leader here. And we can see those 3 Aces to Z Motorsports cars right here, the 420, the 11, and the 13. Down the back stretch, or the front stretch they go, and it looks like DB is now down to the inside of the 187. Trading positions here by the lap is going to be DB and Johnny. And the 420 of Queen of Hearts is now down to the inside of that number 11 of TC Roberts. And it looks like the number 13 might try to follow her along. Number 13, King of the Aces, last year's series champ. Jumping through the field right now. Looks like that 799 car is now underneath that number 20. Following him is going to be the 47 of Dom Kizzle. Dom Kizzle looking to take away the position from that number 20 of Adam B5000. He might want to get that position away from the 799 as well. Dom had a great car last week at Daytona and unfortunately did not have the drafting help on the last lap that Ida did, as she had that push from the 71 of Kung Fu Beer and pushed her to the win. But we've got the 80 of Hog Eric now down to the inside and passing that number 20 of Adam B5000. This is currently for the 16th position. So lots of great racing so far around this track. Jumping through the field some more. And there's last week's winner, the 55 of Ida. She is currently in the 24th position. And she started in the 21st position, so she lost a couple of spots there on the start, but it looks like she's getting ready to make those up. The 911 of Danny Cybex is not wanting to give up that position to her. Now down to the inside, onto the front stretch they go here on starting lap 23. So currently racing for the 24th position right here. And right behind them is going to be that 300 of Resemble. Jump through the field some more, see what we've got going on here in the back. There's the 25 of JTM 2588. And the 7 of Seabass currently in last place after that spin by that number 30 of Corvette Stingray. Actually, the last place car is going to be the 619 right there of Balls Deep. Currently 1 lap down to the leader. And right there behind that number 99 of Deviant. Not much change up here in the top 5. Looks like Johnny finally has solidified his position right here as in 5th place, as DB is not quite fighting with him right now for that position. And it looks like the 11 has now taken that position, kept his position from the 420. Looks like the 57 and the number 1, 2 of those KFB racing cars right there, setting their sights on the number 13 of King of the Aces. That would be the number 57 of Nail Clipper Flipper, and right behind him will be the number 1 of Jamal Jackson. Still no change up here at the front. Your leader, still by about a half of a second, is going to be the number 660 of Garrett Miller. Here on lap 29. No, we're still on lap 28. Now we're starting lap 29. So lap 29 here. Oh, sorry. That was lap 29. This is now lap 30. I've got it. We've got this. We've got this timing and scoring down. We'll get it this year. So 45 laps to go here. Garrett Miller, your leader. Back through the field. Let's see what's going on back here. Still, they've kind of lined up and not fighting too hard right now. Oh, there's the 47 of Dom Kizzle, now down to the inside of the 19 of XJ Snake. Dom started 17th. He is currently working on XJ for the 14th position, so gain of 3 spots right here from the start for the number 47 of Dom Kizzle, and the number 80 of Hog Eric going around that number 20 of Adam B5000, but Adam with the crossover move going into the turn, trying to take that position back from the number 80 of Hog Eric. Again, this is for the 16th position. And Eric was started in the 12th, so he lost a few positions on the start. I'm guessing that was because he was on the outside, and that inside line was just, at this track, the inside line is definitely going to be the faster of the 2 lines. And we got 2 MBR cars right here fighting it out. That number 49 and that number 29. And right behind him will be the 95 of Zed Brunna. So a bunch of familiar faces right here. The 29, the 49, the 80, the 95, the 71. And coming up now is going to be the number 22 of Sailor Spoopy Moon. But that number 911 of Danny Cybex is making a heck of a run right now. Danny started 29th. He's currently 23rd. We saw him a few laps ago. He passed that number 9, that number 55 of Ida, and he's making a run towards the front right now. Setting his sights on his teammate. The next position in front of him will be that number 71 of Kung Fu Beer. Checking the timing and scoring. Garrett Miller, the number 660, still going to be your leader here on lap 37. And Dom Kizzle, after he got around XJ Snake, is pushing his way up to catch up to that number 799 of Mike Check. Mike Check in 13th position, the number 47 of Dom Kizzle in 14th position. He's about 2 seconds back from that 799 car. Looks like the number 11 of TC Roberts is slowly closing in here on that 07 of DB. And back up at the front is still going to be that number 660 of Garrett Miller, looking like he's about ready to catch up to the end of the field with that number 30 of Corvette Stingray. Corvette obviously involved in that incident early on. May have had some aero damage or whatever has happened to his car. He hasn't been able to get going after that. And so yeah, the 660 of Garrett Miller catching up, pretty close to catching up to the back of the field right here. And before I forget, the number 660, he is going to be your leader at halfway today, so he's going to get those 5 extra bonus points for leading at halfway. And with 41 laps led, Garrett is going to get the bonus points for leading the most laps right now. So there is, right now he's got 15 extra bonus points. Actually, he's got 20, I believe. Let's see, he's got 5 for starting on the pole, 5 for leading a lap, 5 for leading the most laps, and 5 for leading at halfway. So Garrett with 20 extra bonus points right here. But this race isn't over yet because these guys and gals still have to pit. So these drivers and their teammates and their teams are going to, it's going to be put on the line basically when they get ready to go to the pits here in a few short laps. We'll see what happens, but Garrett is catching up to the end of this field, and that's going to allow this lap traffic, or I'm sorry, second place of Johnny T. Deviant. Johnny and Deviant's cars, they're both black. It gets confusing there for a minute. So the 999 of Deviant, he's going to catch up to that 660 of Garrett, and these lap cars could play a big factor in how things shake out here at the end of the race, along with those pit stops. So we're going to see what happens. We'll keep an eye on this. Checking through our top 10, it looks like our top 10 is still how it stands when we saw it just a few minutes ago. We're going to see what Garrett does here. I'm sure it looks like the 7 is not in the 30, or not wanting to get lapped, and they are trying to get around that 880. And there is the number 660. He's now down to the inside of the 30 of Corvette Stingray. I think he's figured out that he needs to get going here to get away from that 999. Down to the inside of the Corvette Stingray, setting his sights next on the 88 of NM2588. Down they go into turn 3 and 4. Off of 3 and 4 to complete another lap here. We're going to have 25 laps to go. We'll see what he does, see if he can catch up to that 88. So we got 2 cars. Oh my goodness, now we have, I was going to say the 619 got around that 999 of Deviant 999, but Deviant is trying to get that position back from the 619 because he needs to stay as close to Garrett as he can right here. It is great to see these rookies here in the series. Of Deviant is second place, and your leader is going to be that rookie, that number 660 of Garrett Miller. Garrett Miller, he might be a rookie to this series, but he is not a rookie to racing. He came up through the sprint car ranks in Indiana. He's no stranger to racing, especially in those open wheel cars. And it looks like the 660 is now coming down to pit lane. He's going to give up the lead to that 999 of Deviant. So Deviant takes the lead right here on lap 54. 21 laps to go. Second place is going to be the 69 of Arco Creates. And third, and it looks like the 999, the 69, the 66. And the staying out right here to get that bonus points. Those 5 bonus points is going to be that 420. So your leader right now is going to be the 420 of Queen of Hearts. And the Versace car right here for Aces to Z Motorsports. We'll see what she does here. And it looks like she is coming into the pits. Oh my goodness, look at this here in the pits. So many cars coming in. And here comes out that 660 of Garrett Miller. Out of the pits he goes. Let's see if he stays in the lead. I think he's going to stay in the lead here. And the pits are a nightmare right now. And there's the 25 of JTM 2588. We still haven't heard what his sponsor, or if he's going to get re-sponsored for this year, but currently, like you can see right here, no sponsor on that 25. We're going to have to wait for timing and scoring to update, see how things shake out here. With 18, we're going to get 18 laps to go. We're going to follow along right now with this 660. See if he retains the lead, because currently it's still showing the number 420 at Queen of Hearts. Nope, it is going to be that 660 of Garrett Miller is going to be your leader. So in second place is still going to be the number 187 at Johnny T. Homicidal, but Johnny is way back in the pack right now. Great stop for that 660, that butt pace team. And as you know, Garrett is driving for the Big Dick Bandits this year. But yes, your leader after all those pit stops is going to be the number 660 of Garrett Miller. Second place will be the 187 of Johnny T. Homicidal, and third is going to be the number 11 of TC Roberts. We've got the top 10 are just mixed up everywhere. You can see there's the 187 fighting with Ida. That is not for position. Ida is going to be one lap down in 29th. And so will be the number 7. But the next car fighting for position will be that number 11 of TC Roberts. I'm checking in. Yes, the 34 also a lap down right now, and the 300. XJ Snake somehow XJ Snake went from the top 10 down to 32nd, so he must have had some issues in the pits during those pit stops, and so XJ is now a lap down. And so in fourth place is going to be the 999 of Deviant. And then way back here, about 3 seconds behind him, is going to be that 69 of Arco Creates. So lots of things shaken up after those pit stops. With 12 laps to go, your leader's still going to be the number 660 of Garrett Miller. He's led 59 laps. Queen of Hearts has led 2, and Deviant has led 1. So Queen of Hearts and Deviant are going to get those 5 bonus points on the day, but again, 20 bonus points going to that number 660 of Garrett Miller. We'll see that at the end of the race, we'll see what that does for his points. That's definitely going to help him. I'm not currently sure where he sits in points right now, but we'll find out after the race. We'll see what happens. So let's go back here and check on second place with 10 laps to go. 10 laps remaining here. Check on 187 of Johnny T. Homicidal right there in second position, and in third is going to be that number 11 of TC Roberts. So we'll see if TC can come up here and battle with Johnny for second place, or if he's going to be stuck right here between behind that 7 of Seabass, who again was involved in that accident early on with the number 30 of Corvette Stingray. Back through the field. XJ Snake, he does have a good car, but whatever happened in the pits, I know there was a huge backup in the pits, all the cars pitting at once. I'm sure that didn't help him, and I'm sure that's why he is where he is on the track right now. Let's jump back up here to the front. That number 660 of Garrett Miller with 6 laps to go. 6 laps left here. Actually, 5 laps left here at the Come and Go 75 in Martinsville. Not leading every lap today, but Garrett Miller has shown that he has a fantastic car and has put on a driving clinic pretty much and driven away from the field, and not to mention the fantastic job that his pit crew did to get him out where he is on the track. 3.7 seconds over second place right now of Johnny. So the number 25 of JTM 2588 right there is in 25th position. That is the first car a lap down. And Garrett pretty much can cruise at this point for the rest of this race. As long as he doesn't get involved in any accidents or anything crazy happen, he should be good here. I think we're going to get the white flag coming up here, down into 3 and 4. There's going to be that 660 coming down. He should be getting the white flag here, and there you can see the white flag for the number 660 of Garrett Miller. Leading 70 of the 75 right now. Down the backstretch into 3 and 4 for the last time is going to be the 660 of Garrett Miller. Coming down to take the checkered flag is going to be your winner, the number 660 of Garrett Miller. Rookie on the year. Like I said, not a rookie to racing. Has had a great career as an open wheel driver, and here he is at Martinsville at the Come and Go 75, taking the win. Fantastic run today for that number 660 and that whole team. And let's go through the top 10 real quick because they were very, very spread out. So your winner again is going to be the number 660 of Garrett Miller. Second place is going to be that number 187 of Johnny T. Homicidal. Third will be the 11 of TC Roberts. Fourth will be the 999 of Deviant. Fifth will be the 69 of Arco Creates. Sixth will be the number 20 of Adam B5000. Seventh will be the number 66 of Syndicate J. Eighth will be the 07 of Douchebaggins. Ninth will be the 13 of King of the Aces. And rounding out the top 10 will be the 420 of Queen of Hearts. So a fantastic, fantastic race today. I wasn't sure what was going to happen with those pit stops. That could have been anybody's race during those, but that 660 team was able to get him in and get him out and ends up leading 72 laps on the day. And just as an FYI, the fastest lap on the day was by the 619 of Balls Deep at 99.303 miles per hour. So that's going to do it for Martinsville. Here's our next race will be next Friday at Charlotte. So make sure you come back for that. That's a new track this year. So yeah, new track this year at Charlotte, and I'm excited about it. It's going to be a fantastic race, and you'll see right here on the screen will be our points for this season, and I'm looking forward to next week. Thank you so much for being here, and that's going to do it from Martinsville for the Come and Go 75. Thank you so much. Take care.